آمنت بالله صدق الله العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم.
Now, inshallah Rahman, we are going to start the parade with the beautiful Qasida Porta, and I request Brother Habib Ayub just come forward, inshallah. He will start Qasida Porta, and during the Qasida Porta, we will be walking, inshallah. We will not stay, we will be walking, inshallah. I will request all of you, please, as soon as Qasida Porta start, you will sign with him, and inshallah, the parade is going to be started. Janaab Habib Ayub sir. need to be very louder. Nare Takbir! Nare Risala! Nare Risala! So this is our first stop. We will have inshallah 5 stops during this parade. This is our first stop on Young and Eckert, and our request at this inshallah on this stop there will be 2 things inshallah will happen. One is the speech for 5 minutes, then the nasheed inshallah. I would request Brother Zuhair. If Brother Zuhair is somewhere, he can come to the mic and inshallah he will give the beautiful speech. Brother Zuhair.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidil mursaleen, amma ba'd, fa'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. My topic today is about the Prophet of mankind, the peace of our heart and mind, the most generous and kind, Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and how he was a mercy for the believers, for women, for children, and even his enemies, and for all of creation. Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was the kindest of men, in the same way as he excelled all others in courage and valor. Being extremely kind-hearted, his eyes brimmed with tears at the slightest sign of inhumanity, injustice, and pain. The Messenger's compassion towards the believers was of the utmost degree. The Quran describes his compassion in the following verse from Surah At-Tawbah, which translates to, "There has certainly come for you a messenger from amongst yourselves. It grieves him for you to suffer. He is concerned over you, and to the believers he is kind and merciful." As an illustration, Sa'd bin Ubadah radiallahu anhu once became ill. So Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam visited him in his house. On seeing his faithful companion in a pitiful state, he sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was moved to tears. And just as he was a mercy for the believers, he was also merciful towards his enemies. In Mecca, his people had inflicted him with every kind of suffering, eventually forcing him to migrate to Medina, and even after all that, they then waged war on him for 5 years. However, when he conquered Mecca without bloodshed in the 21st year of his prophethood, he asked the Meccan unbelievers who were awaiting his decision about him, "How do you expect me to treat you?" They responded unanimously, "You are a noble one and the son of a noble one." He then announced them his decision. He said, "You are free to go. No one shall reproach you on this day, and may Allah forgive you." Subhanallah, such is the mercy and compassion of our beloved Prophet. For even his bitter enemies, he forgave them and asked Allah to forgive them as well. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was also very kind and affectionate towards women. During this time, the women were not treated very good, and so the noble Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave them honor and dignity on par with men in the community. Umar radiallahu anhu reported, "We did not have much regard for women while we were at Mecca, but they were better treated in Medina." Allah's Messenger established women's rights through his sayings and commandments, which greatly improved their position and status. Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was particularly compassionate towards children. When he saw a child crying, he would go and sit beside them and share his or her feelings. He felt the pain of a mother for her child more than the mother herself. Once she said, "I stand in prayer and I wish to prolong it. However, I hear the cry of a child and cut the prayer short for the anxiety which the mother is feeling." He would take children in his arms and embrace them. There was a time when he, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, was embracing his grandson.
And all the brothers, please just keep walking and have a distance. This is what I make a request again and again. Please have a distance. Please have a distance. Please, we can show how many we are in your Hamza here. Please have a distance. If you can have a distance, बड़ों से तो गुजारिश है भाई, बच्चे नहीं समझ सकते तो बड़े समझ सकते हैं ना. लेकिन आप सब प्रेम से हिस्सा कीजिए. चले. चले. इसी में रहना, पेट में रहना है. हाँ चलते हैं, निकलते हैं हम लोग.
चलो आ जाओ
distance create करवाएं सब में ताकि सब लोग जो है everyone can understand what we are doing. Alhamdulillah. Now we are making a left turn and now we are going to on young stage. And I will request this time brother Malik Akram, if he can join me, I will ask brother Malik Akram, he will recite last Sharif inshallah. And all of you please requested, please again join with him. The nasheed is going to start through brother Malik Akram. Jazakumullah khair.
عليك يا رسول الله سلام